Pentagon dismissing China's claims that a high-altitude balloon now traveling over the center of the continental U.S. is a weather monitoring device that blew off course. Good evening, everyone. I'm Nerissa Newscast.
And I'm Rick Adams. Defense officials reassuring they are closely tracking the balloon and will assess their next steps. This situation prompting U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken to postpone his trip to China. MWN has more from Washington.
This massive Chinese spy balloon on the move, traveling across America as U.S. officials keep a close eye from the ground.
The balloon continues to move eastward and is currently over the center of the continental United States.
It first entered American airspace over Alaska, then flew into southwest Canada before dipping down over Billings, Montana.
This thing is up in the sky.
What the heck is that?
That thing is not the moon.
Any help would be appreciated.
The balloon has a technology bay attached about the size of 3 buses. This image shows it floating over Missouri.
We got that balloon in sight also. Looks like it's way up there, maybe 50,000 feet or so.
Montana Republican Congressman Ryan Zinke tweeting, "Shoot it down." But the Pentagon has advised against that. The White House saying President Biden agrees with the strong recommendation.
Any potential debris field would be significant and potentially cause civilian injuries or deaths or significant property damage.
One senior U.S. official tells ABC News shooting it down when it's over the Atlantic Ocean might be an option, but it would have to happen while it's still in U.S. territorial waters. China insisting the balloon is not a spy vessel, but a civilian airship used for research, mainly meteorological purposes. U.S. officials say that isn't true.
We know that it's a surveillance balloon. We have clearly communicated that this balloon is violating U.S. airspace and international law, and that this is unacceptable.
China says the balloon deviated far from its planned course, but the Pentagon questioning that as well, saying the balloon can be maneuvered. A senior U.S. official telling ABC it's likely being navigated with spy satellites. The Pentagon says the balloon is expected to linger above America for a few days. Rena Roy, ABC News, Los Angeles.
And now back here closer to home, a dramatic boat rescue causing quite the scare on Siesta Key today. This after an elderly man flipping his catamaran while on the water. It happened at Point of Rocks Road near Beach Access 13. A lifeguard responding by jet ski, finding a boat with a broken sail. Witnesses saying the lifeguard who saved the man's life received a lot of applause.
It looked like a floating pagoda, and it turns out this catamaran was flipped for the longest time.
Yeah, when you could see it started to go back with the wind, so we knew something was wrong, and then we saw like a jet ski messing around with it. We found out later that the jet ski was actually the Coast Guard.
Coast Guard.
But we didn't know that. We just thought somebody's trying to help it and maybe trying to reflip it over. And eventually the jet ski came back to where we were sitting on the beach, and it had the guy like on the raft on the back, on the life raft.
It was really scary, yeah.
Good news, the man who was rescued was let go with no reported injuries.
A piece of important artwork in Sarasota is vandalized. Now the question is, why was it a target? The Embracing Our Differences exhibit is on display at Sarasota's Bayfront Park. And tonight, ABC 7 is learning the cost to get that piece of art back up and seen could cost thousands of dollars.
That's right. Organizers are wondering why someone would destroy something meant for people to enjoy. ABC 7's Michaela Redman catches up with the artist behind this vandalized piece of artwork.
I'm here at Bayfront Park, and this certainly is not how any artist wants to find their piece. The Embracing Our Differences exhibit is all about spreading kindness and educating the community. The executive director says this vandalism is the polar opposite. The once secure display now tipped over on its side with an entire piece of artwork missing. Sarasota Police Department received a call from a witness who saw a man cutting out the artwork and throwing it into the bay. Now the Embracing Our Differences exhibit is spending thousands of dollars to get the piece fixed and back up for park goers to admire.
It's extremely disheartening to come out here and see the anger and hatred that can cause someone to do something like this, that they would take time out of their day to cause destruction to someone else. It breaks my heart.
The piece is entitled Women of the Bluest Eye, created by Donna Richardson, and is an inspiration from the book The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison. The book looks at young African-American girls who want to fit the typical beauty standard set by society and wish for blue eyes. Richardson says she created the piece to address the beauty standard issues.
When you're a little girl, you always want to hear that you're beautiful and you're valuable and you're talented and the sun rises and sets on you. And that is something we don't receive.
Richardson and Wertheimer believe the vandalism was a targeted attack. The book inspiring the piece is banned in school districts across the country, including Florida. Richardson is calling this a hate crime, but says it's her job as an artist to strike a chord and help deliver a message.
It's a hate crime. My work will always give you a message. You don't have to like it. You don't even have to look at it. But you don't get to be disrespectful. You truly do not. Yeah, I think that I touched a chord, and that's my job as an artist.
The executive director for Embracing Our Differences believes the vandalism shows how important these exhibits are, saying it's even more important now to spread kindness and love.
This just shows why the work that we're doing is so needed right now and so important, because we really need to come together and focus on human beings as human beings and not necessarily be looking at everyone and their categories and their labels and dividing us. We need to be coming together right now.
The exhibit plans to have the piece back up on display early next week. Richardson says she hopes her message of love continues to get out there and that people learn to celebrate it together. Reporting in Sarasota, Michaela Redman, ABC 7, your local station.
Downtown Sarasota on this Friday night. A good-looking night out there. A little chilly, though, and I was noticing
chilly.
some wind as well.
Yeah, I got out, had to put the little fake fur coat on for a little bit, but it's not like what Chief Bob says in Mount Washington.
Yeah.
Way colder there.
Oh, my goodness.
I've seen that or heard about it. 104 below
What is
wind
that?
chill factor. Yeah, so even though we're cool down here, that is just incredible. Obviously at the weather station way above on Mount Washington. Here's a look now down toward Sarasota. You can see the skyline there from Bird Key, and the seas are not calm. We have some high winds around, north-northeast at 14. We're going to get windier, too, tomorrow. That's going to be the story. The wind causing the seas to increase, and looks like a small craft advisory will stay with us throughout the day tomorrow. Pressure is way up there. 30-26. That has cleared our skies out, and the temperature has fallen. This is pretty chilly weather, considering we weren't there until last Saturday is the last time we were into the 50s, and now things are going to chill out just for one day, though. We're going to see high pressure building quickly and turn those winds around more to an east direction by Saturday night. The cold front itself is way down to our south now as that drier and cooler air now settling in. There's the front, and it extends all the way out into the Gulf of Mexico behind it. High pressure building in quickly, and as that high pressure builds in, it's going to keep our skies clear for one day. It's going to shift pretty quickly, though, off to the east, and we'll start to get more of an easterly component. That'll happen on Sunday. We'll warm back up into the upper 70s as early as Sunday afternoon with that east wind. Tomorrow, it's mainly out of the northeast all day long, and pretty strong, too. Right now, nothing going on here. We have that small craft advisory in effect until 8 o'clock. Nothing on the radar. We don't expect any rainfall through tomorrow, for that matter. And temperatures now into the mid to upper 50s. It's 59 in Venice, and it's 59 in Inglewood, 1 degree warmer in Port Charlotte, and 56 degrees in Lakewood Ranch, 56 as well in Parrish, and in Braden and in Longboat Key. Well, the Futurecast will show the clear skies tomorrow, lots of sunshine. It'll be breezy and cool to start your morning off. We'll get rid of the coolness by the afternoon on Saturday, and the breezy conditions will start to move away, too. On Sunday, you'll notice clouds on the increase, a few spotty showers during the day, not many. The rain chance is small during most of the day on Sunday. But then Sunday night comes along, some energy moves in, and this is not a cold front. It's a disturbance in the mid to upper levels of the atmosphere, which will move across and bring us a pretty good chance for rainfall, but most of us will be sleeping during that situation. We'll have much more on the weekend weather and what next week holds coming up in a few minutes.
All right. Thank you, Chief Bob. A routine traffic stop in Naples ends with the arrest of a Bradenton man who was already in big trouble. 21 arrest warrants for this guy in 3 counties. Here he is, 27-year-old Jordan Brown. His warrants include charges for kidnapping and aggravated battery. The driver of the car also arrested. Turns out they had 1,500 Xanax pills and 2 grams of marijuana on them. Brown is facing multiple charges. He remains behind bars in Collier County.
And Northport residents, listen up. Police have become aware of suspicious activity out that way. Suspects wearing masks are knocking on doors at all hours of the night. Police receiving this video near North Salford Boulevard. That's in the Estate area. This was 2 days ago. Police are urging residents to be vigilant and do contact police if you do see anything suspicious.
The Florida Department of Transportation announcing lane closures for the US 41 Gulfstream roundabout. The area is getting a little work done for improvements, of course, and this project's going to begin Sunday. It will continue through next week. During the day, between the hours of 6 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon, the inside lanes on US 41 between Main Street and Gulfstream Avenue will be closed. The eastbound outside lane exiting the island will also be closed. Residents there can expect some noise from all the heavy equipment in that area.
Walt Disney World back in the spotlight. Florida lawmakers planning to address a plan to replace the Reedy Creek Improvement District. The district, which was created back in 1967, does cover 25,000 acres. It does oversee issues such as land use and traditional functions of local government. Lawmakers last year voting to eliminate that special district. That was after the Walt Disney Company voicing its opposition to a new law that restricts instruction about gender identity and sexual orientation in schools.
The state's going to have a board to run it, so Disney will not have self-governing status anymore. We're going to make sure that there are no special legal privileges and that they're abiding by the same laws. That'll be in the bill, and then making sure they're paying their fair share of taxes and paying the debt.
And several other issues were included in this special session call, including additional resources for communities impacted by Hurricanes Ian and Nicole, illegal immigration, and updating the state's name, image, and likeness law for college athletes. One Manatee County private nonprofit is making a difference when it comes to affordable housing. Help to Home is placing families with children in homes. They are planning on building dozens of more homes. Here's the latest on that story.
We are actually providing a home for a family here with children. This program is for families with minor children, so that the children have a safe place to live and a roof over their heads.
Former Manatee County Commissioner Carol Whitmore has a new purpose, working with Help to Home, tackling the affordable housing crisis in Manatee County. Amy Whitten and her 3 kids, ages 10, 8, and 6, have been able to call this their home for the last 5 months.
I was unable to find anywhere affordable with the amount of room that I needed for having 3 children by myself and working 2 full-time jobs by myself. So it's definitely worked out.
Whitten and her children had been staying at the Salvation Army. She could not be more grateful for her current circumstances.
Coming here, sorry, my kids, their behaviors have changed. I feel a lot more dedicated to what I'm doing. I'm a happier mom. My kids are happier.
Help to Home, a private nonprofit, has a program that their clients must follow in order to stay in their homes, such as having a job and budgeting. The goal is to have them in their own home within 2 years.
This is rewarding. In government, it takes years, and they still haven't gotten any affordable housing that actually is up and running.
Currently, they have 4 homes in Manatee County as part of this program. The organization is raising $2.5 million to build 53 more of these homes. They just received a $1.5 million donation.
This is our #1 issue in Manatee County, so we need your help.
Being able to walk into our own home and go to our own fridge is just the little things that matter most.
Very nice. Well, coming up on ABC 7 News at 11, these students here that you see right there, sharpening their dental tools. We're going to tell you how this training program is preparing these students for the workforce. When we come back, stay tuned.
Join ABC 7 at the all-new 2023 edition of Circus Sarasota, the 25th anniversary show under the big top at Nathan Benderson Park. Friday, February 10th through Sunday, March 5th. All opening week tickets are 25% off courtesy of ABC 7. To purchase your discount tickets, scan the QR code, visit circusarts.org, go to the Circus Sarasota box office at the big top, or call 941-355-9805.
Honda inventory is here. Save thousands with 1.9% financing or pay just $249 a month. Honda selection, cars, SUVs, vans, trucks, Honda savings, 1.9 or $249. Search your local Honda dealer today.
Research has shown that people who hire attorneys to handle their injury cases on average get more money.
Doubler by Gold Rush. With multiple ways to double your winnings. Available at a Florida Lottery retailer near you.
Embracing Our Differences annual outdoor exhibit includes billboard-sized works of art and inspiring quotes. Join us in creating a community that's inclusive, where differences are embraced and individuality is honored.
Florida is our home. The people who count on us to protect their homes, they're our neighbors. At StormSmart, we never forget that. Nobody knows when the next storm might come, but we'll be ready. We'll make sure you're ready too.
Being in a car accident can turn your life upside down. I'm Mark Anajar from the Law Office of Anajar and Levine, and we know firsthand how a car accident can leave you injured with mounting medical expenses. And with so much information out there, choosing the right attorney can be overwhelming. We encourage you to read our reviews and learn about the many people we've helped take back control of their lives. Call us at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Save thousands when you buy a certified pre-owned Honda at your local Honda dealer with 3.49% financing for up to 48 months. That's 3.49% on Honda cars and SUVs during the Certified Dream Deal sales event at your local Honda dealer.
Those are the familiar sounds of a trip to the dentist. Take a look inside the dental laboratory at the Manatee Technical College campus. ABC 7's James Hill takes us inside MTC, where students are learning what it takes to be a dental assistant.
Manatee Technical College has opportunities for students to learn trades and ultimately build careers. Here's what dental students are telling me.
There's a lot of hands-on stuff. I like how the instructors first show us how to do the steps, and then we'll do it ourselves. If we do mess up, it's not that big of a deal. They'll show us the correct way, and we'll eventually escalate to the right way of doing it.
The Dental Assisting Technology and Management program at MTC helps train students for careers as dental assistants and orthodontic assistants. Students must complete 1,230 hours while preparing for national and state of Florida certification.
3 of those months are actually training in different dental offices that we do our rotations with, our professional rotations. However, most of our students, actually all of our students, are hired during their internship because of the shortage.
Gabrielle Gentile says this program gives her the skills to help Suncoast residents have better smiles, prevent cavities, and have healthier teeth.
I think it's really important because your teeth have a lot to do with your confidence. So I know when I was a kid I had crooked teeth, and braces really helped me come out of my shell. So I really just want to be able to help other people come out of their shell.
For me, I think it'll help me go along to hygiene school and to other dental schools, and it'll help me start a career in a good path rather than just working at a restaurant or something like that.
According to MTC administrators, you can actually complete the dental program and fill one of the job openings here on the Suncoast in just 11 months. Reporting from Bradenton, James Hill with ABC 7, your local station.
More professional football players are being diagnosed with concussions. Today, the National Football League reported 149 concussions during the 2022 season. That's a significant jump of 18% from the previous season. NFL Chief Medical Officer Dr. Alan Sills says there were a number of high-profile concussion cases this past season, notably those suffered by the Miami Dolphins quarterback. On a better note, the doctor said there was a 5% drop in NFL players getting injured during the regular season.
And still ahead on ABC 7 News at 11 o'clock, crowds gathering to witness a major installation at Philippi Creek. We'll tell you all about the plans for this new pedestrian bridge. That'll be coming up after the break.
Use the camera on your phone to download the ABC 7 First Alert Weather app now.
Local teachers inspire students and impact children for a lifetime.
That's why ABC 7 and Carl Reynolds Law are honoring these chalkboard champions by giving them a chance to win $500.
But we need your help. Go to mysuncoast.com/chalkboard champions to nominate a teacher who is really making a difference.
And each month we'll deliver $500 to one teacher in Sarasota County and one teacher in Manatee County.
Go to mysuncoast.com and nominate your chalkboard champion today.
Welcome to A Red Rose. Remember to visit us when you need to use your treasures to secure money fast. We also buy, sell, and trade. We're a family-owned, full-service jeweler. Remember A Red Rose.
That's me.
We all want more of a good thing.
More.
And Miss Moore was no different.
More.
As her name suggested, she loved more.
More. More.
So when Miss Moore was injured, she called Morgan & Morgan. With more lawyers, more offices, and more than $15 billion recovered, she didn't have to ask for more anymore. When you're injured, you deserve more. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Got a good feeling about this, yeah, I'm with it. I got a good feeling about this, yeah, so let's get it. I'm feeling good vibes.
When the hands that do the fixing need fixing. When the hands that do the caring need caring. That's a job for O'Keeffe's Working Hands. It's America's #1 selling hand cream and guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked hands. Also available in O'Keeffe's for healthy feet.
Monday morning, look who's starting their day with America's favorite morning show.
Good morning, America.
Reese Witherspoon and Ashton Kutcher live. And Reese knows a little something about morning shows. Plus, we're giving away Super Bowl tickets next week. Who will get them? Could it be you? Watch GMA.
Before you hit the road in the morning, watch Good Morning Suncoast and be prepared.
ABC 7's First Alert Weather and Traffic on Good Morning Suncoast.
Welcome to A Red Rose. Remember to visit us when you need to use your treasures to secure money fast. We also buy, sell, and trade. We're a family-owned, full-service jeweler. Remember A Red Rose.
That's me.
Welcome back. Thanks so much for sticking around. Some exciting happenings over at Philippi Creek today. Contractors from American Empire Builders using a 400-ton crane to put into place a new pedestrian bridge. A large crowd of spectators from the Pinecraft community were in attendance to witness this installation. The contractor will pour a concrete deck on the bridge. They began working on the approach walkways there. Lighting and landscaping, by the way, that installation will soon follow. That will certainly draw a lot more people outside to use that beautiful new bridge.
Yeah, it looks like a good-looking bridge. Always nice for taking walks, and appreciate that. But not, I don't think I want to be out walking tonight unless you have a nice coat to wear. A little chilly for Florida.
And for Florida, it is cold. But I tell you, the coldest wind chill I've ever seen. I'm going to show you that coming up here in just a little bit. And we've got some rain over the weekend. We'll have the timing of the next round of showers coming up right after this.
ABC 7, the Suncoast's official Florida lottery station.
Why hire a law firm out of Tampa or Miami? I've been a lawyer here on the Suncoast for over 35 years.
We live and work here. I've been litigating cases here for over a decade.
Local experience matters. Get the justice you deserve at justicepays.com.
Hey, hon, the toilet's not working. I'll call ABC.
Great, so it's done.
ABC has the expertise to do the job once and do it right. Trust ABC and consider it done.
Welcome to Lux Golf Carts. where we have the largest selection of lithium-powered Evolution golf carts right here in Sarasota County.
At Lux Golf Carts, you'll find a vast inventory of luxury carts to choose from, or let us customize one to fit your lifestyle. Every cart is equipped with a lithium battery, and select models offer a touchscreen monitor. Pre-owned carts are also available. Stop by Lux Golf Carts in Sarasota or Venice. Shop us last. You'll love our prices.
I was rear-ended by a woman who was on her cell phone. I have perforated discs, so I called Justice Pays. Dan Murphy was fantastic to work with. He had knowledge with the insurance companies, and he fought solidly and got my policy to turn over the full policy limits.
Okay, I tried to get to the camera on Mount Washington, but this is the camera we'll show you right now. This is a beautiful Sarasota Bay. You can see downtown Sarasota from the Bird Key Yacht Club. And get a look. I dialed into the Mount Washington weather station, and here's what it feels like right now. And I can't imagine that. 106 degrees below zero, the coldest it's ever been there. And the actual temperature now at 45 below zero, winds out of the west-northwest at 91 miles an hour. So it is the pretty much the world's worst weather normally, but this is even worse than that. Just incredible cold air up there in the Northeast. But this is what we had this morning. We had a cold front moving on right around midday. This from Longboat Key. Great photo sent in. John Harkness getting that one. And then to end it, the rain moved through quickly. We had a nice sunset from Terracea. Susan Humphreys getting that shot that you see right there. The front down to our south. Right now, no rainfall around. We don't expect any rainfall, at least through tomorrow. Sunday, a different story, as we had a chance to see some rainfall moving on in, but with a lot of wind reports along the East Coast right now. You can see that quite clearly lined up along the East Coast there. They're getting that east to northeast wind and causing all sorts of high surf problems there, and there are plenty of advisories up. Gale force winds expected throughout this region. You see right there from Fort Pierce, we're talking winds up to maybe 50 miles an hour. But for us, small craft advisory remains in effect. Temperatures currently cooler than it has been. You may have noticed it's in the mid to upper 50s right now. 60 in Port Charlotte, 55 in Parrish. Your future cast showing cool and breezy conditions for us tomorrow morning. The coolness will move away by the afternoon. The breeze will stick around. There's a few spotty showers on Saturday. You saw those. The rain chance during the daytime on Sunday is only at about 20 to 30% for inland areas mainly. Once the sun sets, though, we see this energy coming across the Gulf of Mexico and showers and storms. This model indicating some of that could be a little heavy. I think it may be a little overdone on the intensity there. But look at this at 10:15. Pretty good swath of some showers and a few thunderstorms as a low pressure develops. And this particular model showing some pretty intense storms on Monday morning. We have to keep an eye on that right now. Could be a first alert night, if you will, on a Monday morning. And then that clears out of here by sunrise on Monday. It's all gone as that low pressure tracks off to the east. The winds will be the story tomorrow. They're out of the northeast, anywhere from 15 to 20 miles an hour at times. A little higher at Anna Maria Island right now, 25. And down south into Rotunda, it's 13. Same in Northport and Warm Mineral Springs. Now, the wind forecast calling for those winds to shift quickly to the east, but notice 20, 25 miles an hour, not out of the question on Saturday, so got to hit that knockdown shot if you're playing golf. And Sunday, not as windy, a little bit better for boating, especially into the afternoon, but that's when the storms will arrive in the late evening and could cause some heavy rainfall at times. South Jetty, Venice, in Venice, temperatures into the mid-70s there tomorrow. Hourly breakdown calls for a nice and a little warmer afternoon after a chilly start tomorrow, so keep that in mind. Beach and boating, small craft advisory is in effect. Northeast winds 20 to 25 knots, seas 3 to 5 feet out there. Now the extended forecast, we're calling for a pretty decent day on Sunday. Just a few clouds around, a little bit more in the afternoon. A slight chance for a day shower, better chance for a night shower. And then we warm up and stay warm right through Thursday. Could see another front next Friday. We'll be right back after this.
The 7-day weather forecast is brought to you by the Gettle Automotive Group. Gettle's got it.
Have a medical question? Turn to the experts. ABC7 Suncoast Health experts provide information you need on symptoms, procedures, and more. Watch Mondays at 7:30 and go to mysuncoast.com/health experts for useful medical insight from local professionals.
Research has shown that people who hire attorneys to handle their injury cases on average get more money.
This year, say yes.
I couldn't be more thrilled with my results. I'm over the moon happy. Look at that waist.
Yes to confidence.
I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
Yes to a new shape.
These are my results. I am so happy.
Yes to a new you.
I'm Dr. Elena Vega. Imagine you could remove this much fat from multiple areas all at one time.
Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells for good.
I have the flattest tummy that I've had in 25 years.
I'm able to wear things that I never thought I would wear again.
I can wear a little black dress. I feel sexy.
Find out how you can get $250 off with our New Year exclusive offer. Call 1-888-818-1474 or go to sonobello.com.
There's only one network station in our area committed to helping you navigate through traffic, healthcare, and finances.
ABC 7 is my local station.
That's right. There's only one. We're ABC 7, your local station.
This month of February, the nation celebrates Black History Month here on the Suncoast. We have the honor of highlighting some inspiring thought leaders that are paving the way for future generations. Tomorrow on Empowering Voices, host Renee Gilmore sits down with poet and author Brendan Vega here, who teaches at St. Thomas University in the University of South Florida. No, let me say that again. St. Thomas University in South Florida. He is encouraging the younger generation to use their voices and creativity to make a difference in their own communities. That's awesome. So you can catch the full episode of Empowering Voices tomorrow at 10 a.m. And that is going to wrap it up. Going to wrap it up on a good note, a strong note.
That's right. And it's always wonderful having you here.
I'm going to be here every Friday night, folks. So I bring the Friday night party, all right?
I look forward to the Friday nights.
Okay.
All right, everybody, have a great night. Enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye.
Good night.